Thought it was about the dogs. Nah, it's about power. Yeah. Put up to the specialty. Sunrise on the ground. Dogs in the grooming tents. Whispers all around. Catalog smiles with the tension in the air. Every handshake got a hidden little snare. Bored in the back room, running quiet little schemes. Bylaws in the pocket like a stack of poker dreams. Players for the breed, but they guarding their throne. If you question anything, they coming for your bone. Grievance in the envelope, certified mail. Club justice system, but the deck.
Welcome back, everybody. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. We're just waiting for them to come back after lunch. I'll probably have to go to Sabah. They'll probably come back and go straight to sidebar. Oh, I can't wait till September. There's a movie coming out. It's called Heart of the Beast with Brad Pitt. And it's about him and his survival with the German Shepherd. They were both like war vets. I can't wait to see it. I watch anything that's war vets and dog related. But it's called Heart of the Beast. September 25th is when it's coming out. Can't wait to see it. The previews of it look really good. I think they both, from the previews of it, they both look like they have PTSD. But Oh my gosh. A South Florida couple says they took their young Cane Corso named Apex in for surgery on his right shoulder, only to discover afterwards that a mobile veterinarian surgeon had operated on the left hind leg or the left leg instead. The dog owner later filed a lawsuit against two South Florida veterinarians he alleging he didn't get a refund right away, which the defendants denied. Dr. Mario Cabrera, who did the surgery, didn't respond to our request for comment. An attorney for Dr. Cabrera, Catello, whose client billed for the procedure, told us they can't comment on the pending litigation. Oh my gosh. Well, that would suck. Of course, why are you using a mobile surgeon? Wow. Yeah, that would. Okay, so that's the left. Says the couple took their young Cane Corso named Apex in for surgery on the right. Well, surgery does show it's on the left. Wow. That would suck. Especially since what did he fix on the left side? And did you not notice when he came out and it wasn't the right side? Like right then and there, did you not like say, this is the wrong shoulder? Of course, if he was bandaged up and everything, you wouldn't have noticed what side it was on. That's wild work. Ugh. I want to know what he fixed on the left shoulder, though. That was bad. Did he not notice that there wasn't anything wrong, or he didn't need to replace whatever was wrong on the right shoulder of the dog? Oh my gosh. An 11-year-old boy was reportedly locked in a dog cage before Youngtown's firefighters rescued him from a house fire early Monday morning. This world is getting so wild.
For the purpose of the record, we return back to the record in the matter of Commonwealth versus Lindsay Clancy. All parties are present, including Ms. Clancy, excluding the jury.
All right, counsel, we ready for the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Okay, sure.
All right. Adjourn that. This court's now in session. Please be seated.
Good afternoon, Chairman, Your Honor, for the purpose of the record, we return back to the trial of Commonwealth versus Lindsay Clancy. All parties are present, including the defendant, and including 18 jurors.
Madam Clerk, thank you. Members of the jury, good afternoon. We're going to return to the case. Attorney Sprague.
Your Honor, Commonwealth calls Kyle Carney.
Good afternoon, sir. I'd like to introduce my next first.
Good afternoon. She solemnly swears that the testimony in the evidence she shall give to the court and the jury will not allow any between the Commonwealth and Thank you, sir. You may have a seat.
I'll just please, excuse me, can we first have
Sure. Good afternoon, sir.
Monday?
Yes, Counsel, go ahead.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Can you please state and spell your name for the record?
Kyle Carney, Kyoe,
And your date of birth, please.
July 6, 1991.
And what town do you live in?
Duxbury.
What do you do for work?
Work in finance.
And are you married?
Yes.
Who's your wife?
Sarah Carney.
And you have children?
Yes.
Does your family, or did your family know the Clancy family?
Yes.
And did you know them through your friendship with Patrick Clancy?
Yes.
When did you meet Patrick Clancy?
2009.
And how did you meet?
We went to college together.
And after going through college together, did you remain friends after school?
Yes.
And eventually, did you end up living in Duxbury at the same time Patrick and his family lived in Duxbury?
Yes.
When did you meet Lindsay Clancy?
Maybe 12 years ago.
Did you meet them before they were married? Did you meet Lindsay before she married Patrick?
Yes.
Okay. And then obviously you knew them after they got married and as they had their children.
Yes.
How often would you see Patrick and his family while you were both living in Duxbury?
Maybe every other month.
And would you interact with Lindsay Clancy during those gatherings?
Yes.
And what was her typical demeanor?
Kind, caring.
Did you ever see any changes, significant changes in her behavior or demeanor when you would interact with her?
No.
Did you notice any changes in Lindsay Clancy after the birth of Cora or Dawson?
No.
Directing your attention to after Callan Clancy was born, did you interact with the Clancy family that summer?
Yes.
And how so?
Maybe beach dinners. It's hard to recall exactly.
So you said beach dinners, is that what you said?
Yes.
So basically families gathering together at the beach, having dinner, interacting with each other, is that right?
Sure.
How often would you do that during the summer of 2022?
I couldn't tell you exactly.
More than once?
Yeah, like at least monthly.
Okay. Did you also go fishing with Patrick during that time?
Yes.
Over the summer of 2022, did you notice any differences in in Lindsay Clancy's demeanor or behavior?
No.
Throughout the fall of 2022 into the beginning of January 2023, would you see Patrick Clancy?
Yes.
How often did you see him?
Again, maybe once a month, maybe.
And directing your attention to Sunday, January 22nd, 2023, did you have a small gathering at your home?
Yes, their family came over to my house.
And when you say their family, are you talking about Patrick Clancy and Lindsay Clancy?
And Cora and Dawson, too.
Callan didn't join them?
No.
Was he home with Lindsay's parents?
Yes.
And what was the purpose of gathering that day?
Just socialize. It was a nice day out. I was having a fire to burn some brush in my backyard, and thought it'd be nice to invite them to come over and get the kids out and enjoy a nice day.
And what was Lindsay's demeanor that day?
I'd say quieter than normal.
And do you recall saying previously that the weekend was fairly normal, that Lindsay had always been a little tough to get a beat on, kind of quiet, but you were in the kitchen talking and it seemed normal?
I mean, in the kitchen, we had a conversation, and that was normal.
Normal, okay. Do you recall describing the day previously as a perfectly normal afternoon, really nice?
It was a nice day, yeah.
Okay. And so there was nothing out of the normal that happened that day in terms of Lindsay's behavior or demeanor?
Her behavior, demeanor appeared normal.
Okay. Did you have any problems communicating with her when you had conversation in the kitchen?
No.
How long was the family there at your house that day?
Maybe a few hours.
And during that time, I believe you described it previously as a normal, great day. Would that be accurate?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Mr. Reddington?
I have no questions, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you, sir.
Well, that was short and
Thank you.
sweet.
Your Honor, the Commonwealth will call Andrew Chiachio as its next witness.
All right.
Good afternoon. Families would like to start with.
Thank you, sir. You may have a seat.
All right, good afternoon, sir.
Thank you. Good afternoon, sir. Can you tell the jurors your first and last name?
Andrew Chiachio,
Can you please spell your last name for the record?
Chiachio.
And what do you do for work?
I work for the state police
And how long have you been with the state police?
since December of 2013.
And what's your current assignment?
I work for the Plymouth County State Police Detective Unit.
How long have you been with the state police detective unit?
5 years.
And what's your current rank?
Sergeant.
I'm going to draw your attention back to January 24th of the year 2023. Were you still working for the State Police Detective Unit with the District Attorney's Office then?
Yes.
And do you recall being called into an investigation in regards to an incident that happened in the town of Duxbury on January 24th, 2023?
Yes.
Were you assigned as the case officer for that investigation at that time?
No.
But you're aware that a number of the other troopers in your unit were all called out to do different parts of the investigation.
Yes.
Do you recall if you actually went first to 47 Summer Street?
Yes, I did.
Were you quickly assigned to go someplace else and do some follow-up investigation?
Yes.
And one of the places that you went on that night was the CVS in Kingston, correct?
Correct.
That would have been at 189 Summer Street?
Yes.
Why were you asked to go to the CVS in Kingston?
To obtain surveillance video.
And had you learned information that one of the homeowners, Patrick Clancy, might have visited that location earlier in the evening?
Yes.
And so when you got to the CVS, did you contact somebody in the store in order to try to determine whether there was surveillance?
Yes.
And did you speak with an employee there?
I did.
Do you recall who you spoke to?
Angela Krause, she was the manager.
Were you able to get access to the surveillance at that time?
Yes.
And were you able to observe the time on the surveillance at the store as it pertains to real time?
Yes.
So tell us how you determined whether the time was accurate.
We look at the live feed and I compare it with my cell phone.
And your cell phone is a department issued cell phone?
Yes.
Did you notice any discrepancies in the timestamps?
I did not.
And after viewing the video surveillance there at CVS, were you able to see Patrick Clancy in the store at CVS?
Yes.
And fair to say, you were able to track that he arrived at 17:32:32 and exited the store at 17:37:08.
Yes.
Is this just more chain of
At some
evidence?
point, were you also asked to look for surveillance at a different location?
I was.
What was the second location?
The 3V restaurant
And where is that located?
in Plymouth.
Or chain of
And
custody?
fair to say it's the address there's 10 Cordage Park Circle.
Yes.
What is 3V?
A restaurant.
Okay, and why did you go there?
To obtain surveillance video.
Again, based on information that you had available to you, did you believe that Patrick Clancy had visited that location earlier in the evening of January 24th?
Yes.
And when you went to the 3V restaurant, did you speak with two employees there?
Yes.
Were you able to access the video surveillance?
I was.
And while at the restaurant, were you able to confirm Patrick Clancy on their video surveillance?
Yes.
Now, as far as their video surveillance timestamps, were you able to observe the timestamps at that location?
I was.
And did you notice any discrepancies about the time?
No.
And what did you do to confirm the time?
I compared the live feed with my cell phone.
Fair to say you were able to determine that the video surveillance did confirm Patrick Clancy arriving at 17:54:14, that he paid for a bag of food and he left the store by the front door at 17:55:01.
Yes.
Now, in addition to gathering the video surveillance, well, let me back up for a second. So on one particular occasion, you were able to go and view the video surveillance, correct?
Yes.
At some later date, were you provided with copies of the video surveillance from both the CVS in Kingston and the 3V restaurant in Plymouth?
Yes.
And you brought that back to the state police,
Yes. To
the video?
Yes.
Okay. Now, as follow-up for this investigation, did you learn information about the route of travel Patrick Clancy took that night to go from his home to these locations?
Yes.
Did you do anything to try to ascertain approximately how much time it would have taken him to go to these locations from his home at 47 Summer Street?
Yes, I mapped it on the Maps application on my iPhone.
Now, do you recall when you did that?
I don't.
When you did this mapping of the locations, did it give you approximate distances and times between the locations?
Yes.
And fair to say, not knowing exactly when it occurred doesn't account for the time Patrick would have been there or any traffic or accidents or anything like that, right? But as far as you could tell, you were just looking for approximate time frames.
Yes, a general idea.
Now, as part of this investigation, you also were involved in some interviews with potential witnesses.
Yes.
Is that fair to say? Including Paula Musgrove.
Yes.
And who's Paula Musgrove?
The defendant's mother.
And you also spoke to a former nanny of the Clancys named Elaine Flaherty,
Yes.
as well as the employees from CVS, Angela Krause and Soraya Sweeney.
Yes.
Did you also, or were you also present in follow-up interviews with all of the first responders to the home in Duxbury on January 24th?
Not all of them, but a lot of them.
So that would have been a majority of the paramedics/firefighters from the different towns?
Yes.
On June 12th of 2023, did you apply for and receive a search warrant for 47 Summer Street?
Yes.
And why did you ask for a search warrant then, in June of 2023?
We were reviewing photos, crime scene photos, and someone noticed that there was potentially bloodstains on the outside of the house that we had not swabbed.
So, to your knowledge, on the date of the incident on January 24th, the stains on the outside of the house were not swabbed and collected by the crime lab, right?
Correct.
Did you have further conversations with forensic scientists at the crime lab to determine the viability of obtaining additional swabs all those months later?
Allow that, the question just yes or no. Did you speak to somebody, not the answer?
So did you speak to somebody at the crime lab about the possibility of obtaining some biological substances from the home?
Yes.
And as a result of your conversations, did you then apply and were granted a search warrant?
Yes.
So subsequently, some swabs and shingles were collected from the home at 47 Summer Street?
Correct.
And were you present when that was done?
I was.
On May 15th, 2024, did you have the occasion to go to the Tewksbury State Hospital?
Yes.
And what was the purpose of going there?
To collect DNA from the defendant.
And is there a particular procedure that you, as an investigator, use in order to collect a DNA sample from somebody?
Yeah, we use a DNA collection kit. It has a foam swab that you use to swab the inside of a person's mouth to collect saliva. That's then transferred to a collection card. We let it dry, then seal the kit.
So the swab kind of looks like a lollipop?
Yes.
With a foam end?
Yes.
And you're trained on how to swab the inside of a person's cheek on both sides in order to obtain an adequate sample?
Yes.
And you did that in this case?
I did.
Who did you collect the sample from?
The defendant.
And that would be Lindsay Clancy?
Correct.
Were other people present when you did this?
Yes.
Who were they?
Sergeant Josh McElligan, DPH Police Chief Michael Riggs, and Attorney Reddington.
What did you do with the sample that was collected from the defendant on May 15th, 2024 at the Tewksbury State Hospital?
It was placed in a temporary evidence at the DA's office.
Was that sample then later transported to the State Police Crime Lab?
Yes.
Now, another thing that you did in this investigation sometime later was seek search warrants to Facebook or what's known as Meta, correct?
Correct.
As well as a particular Facebook group called Attachment Parenting for Littles.
Correct.
As a result of that warrant, did you receive data back from Facebook?
I did.
And were you able to confirm a Facebook page in the name of Lindsay Marie Clancy?
Yes.
Were you also able to confirm that there's a particular post by the person named Lindsay Marie Clancy, or the Facebook page Lindsay Marie Clancy, on May 5th, 2021, to the Attachment Parenting for Littles group?
Yes.
I'm just gonna.
They're like all that foundation and stipulation and,
No objection? Okay.
oh my gosh, chain of custody.
Yes.
And is this Facebook post posted by Lindsay Marie Clancy on 5 May 5th, 2021?
It is.
No objection? That may be admitted.
What does this post say? 2021.
Sergeant Chiachio, just showing you what's now been marked as Exhibit 217 on the screen. Is that a Facebook post from the Attachment Parenting for Littles Facebook group?
Yes.
And through the information you received from the search warrant return, you were able to locate the content of this post in the records for the Attachment Parenting for Littles and confirm that it also appeared to be authored by Lindsay Marie Clancy, correct?
Correct.
Or by the Facebook page of Lindsay Marie Clancy.
Yes.
And fair to say it reads, "Hello, lovely parents. I'm looking for some advice, solidarity, ideas, something, anything. I'm truly finding my 19-month-old to be the most difficult human I've ever encountered. I mean that with all love in my heart, but I honestly cannot make it through a day without getting so frustrated with him. He's not my first child, so not to compare, because I know that every child is different, but just for background, this isn't my first rodeo. Every single thing with him is a battle, and it has been this way for a while, since he was maybe 8 months old. I really try to pick my battles and only do what's completely necessary, but I mean everything, getting out of his crib in the morning and going downstairs, changing his diaper, getting him dressed, getting him in his seat to eat, getting him in the car seat, getting him out of the car seat, putting on his jacket and shoes to go outside, having him come inside when it's time, going to sleep for his nap, and at night, he fights me every step of the way with all these normal daily activities. It constantly feels like I have to force him to do these things, which feels so wrong, but he is always fighting me and crying about doing these very normal things. You recall seeing that message in the records.
I do.
Wow.
And fair to say there was some comments to the records and also an acknowledgement by the person with the Facebook page, Lindsay Marie Clancy, thanking the contributors for their advice.
Yes.
I have no further questions.
Mr. Reddington.
Good afternoon, sir.
This would be exhibit 217, which is the Parenting for Littles post by Lindsay, correct?
Correct.
And this was back in May of 2021?
Yes.
And she was talking about her son, who at the time was 19 months old?
That's correct.
Now, as a state police officer, you know how to investigate things, right?
Yes.
You guys must have turned things inside out to find out if Lindsay Clancy was ever abusive to her son Dawson, right?
That's correct.
Found nothing, did you?
No.
Thank you. That's all I have.
Anything on that?
No, thank you.
Thank you, sir. You may sit down.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sure.
Jeez, are approaching again? So this would be 2021. This would be her second son. Or her first son. So Cora must have been a very easy child. And her first son must have been very difficult. Or she felt it was difficult.
All right. Members of the jury, there's a motion or hearing I have to do with lawyers. And it's gonna take a little bit of a while. So I'm gonna excuse you for today. Come back tomorrow, 9 o'clock. One of the questions they asked over here was where are we on the time estimate? All right. I'm told that we are on schedule, if not ahead of schedule, in regards to what we told you. All right. So I'm going to excuse you till tomorrow. We're going to stay here, do a few more things. And I'm just going to remind you, as I've said every night, you have to have an open mind. Don't talk about this with anyone. Don't do any research about anything. If you see anything about this case or any similar case, don't read, listen, or watch anything in regards to that.
Wow,
don't
they're
do
gonna
any
end for the
research
day already.
on this or any matters that you have, or questions you have in mind. I don't take any field trips, don't happen to just be driving by certain areas and you think you want to double check. We've done that, all right? You've worked so hard in this case so far, I just want you to continue to follow those instructions. And with that, I'm gonna excuse you until tomorrow. I would expect, every time I say this, I'm usually wrong, but I would expect we'd have a pretty full day tomorrow, okay? And so with that, I hope you have a nice evening, hope you stay cool, and we will see you tomorrow. So thank you very much.
All right. Good. Try and close the door, take my chest. Here we go.
Okay, so with that, I will see you all tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for what we assume will be a full day. I doubt it. Because every time he says a full day, it's never a full day. So we'll see you at 9 a.m. for the morning.
All right, so we're gonna be in recess until 3 o'clock. We're gonna come back, we'll have a hearing on the defendant's motion for permission to call certain witnesses. So we'll have a hearing on that at 3 o'clock. All right, so we'll be in recess, so basically, parties can kind of get themselves oriented in regards to that motion. So we'll be in recess.
All right.
Oh, they want to call certain witnesses, get permission for that. That should be interesting. All right, well, I appreciate everybody for being here, for hanging out with me all day today. Again, I appreciate everybody for all the subs and new people. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, comment if you have anything you want to talk about. And with that, I will see you tomorrow. Until next time.
Man, club justice system, but the deck set to fail. You speak for transparency, they call it a crime. Next day, you suspended for 6 months of your time. Pedigree, politics, trophies on the wall. Vanity awards while the ethics take a fall. They say it's for the free, but we know what it is. Power in the clubhouse, silence in the beer. Pedigree, politics, ribbons and lies. Smiles at the banquet, but the truth in disguise. You can muzzle the voice, but the truth don't quit. Dog show, kingdom built on counterfeit grit.